Hey, welcome back. We have my brother's old Buck 102 here. And this thing was quite chipped up and dull. So I just took it through. I was thinking about going to my 140 diamond stone, but I ended up starting with 400. I was just like definitely afraid of taking up too much metal. So I started here with the 400. Got most of the edge back to, got like a nice burr going, got most of the edge back to a good spot. Then I hit it with the 600. I probably could have stopped there, honestly. It felt pretty good after the 600, but threw it on the 1200. I've got a 1200 glued on the back there, or stuck on the back there. And then just to make it pretty, hit it with the 2000 Sharpening glass stone. Then I stropped it, of course, and yeah, it came out pretty darn nice here. I'm pretty happy to see the edge that it came out with. Maybe I'll try and throw like a before and after edge picture, but this thing was looked like it had been used to saw down some trees or something. It was pretty darn beat up. I did slip off the stone a couple times, unfortunately, and scratched it up here, which I'm really disappointed in myself on. I don't know why it happened. It doesn't normally happen to me. I think it's because I was curving so much for the tip. I just would like slip off. It happened like 3 or 4 times. So I got to go admit that to my brother. But this Buck 102 has a really nice hollow ground on it. It's quite a sweet little blade. So I didn't quite take off enough metal to make it perfect, but pretty darn good here. There's just a couple spots in here where I didn't quite want to go far enough to fully take the trips out, but I'll probably get it when I sharpened it again the second time. I just didn't want to take off too much material on my brother's old knife. Probably should have done it, but didn't want to go to that 140. So now I got to live with the fact that I scratched it on both sides here. Maybe there's a way I can get some of those out with, some sandpaper or something like that and make this look more like it should again. If you have tips on how to take care of those, that would be greatly appreciated. I got to go do a YouTube video or something. But overall, really happy with the way the edge came out. This was literally butter knife sharp, and now it's cutting paper again for the most part. It's not perfect. I've definitely put better edges on knives, but given the shape it was in and the fact that I only went down to a 400, I could have like totally reprofiled the edge. I feel like would have probably been a good bet on it, but I took it into something that I think is very workable and should give him some good long life on it. I don't want to take away too much metal, just given the history of the knife with him. This is something he's had for more than 20 years, and there's a good little story behind it. You can see how worn out. I think when this was new, it was polished down here. You can see how worn out that is. It's now totally matte in color. Which is pretty funny, but really cool little buck knife, man. The handles on this, just so good, just feels right in the hand. They know what they're doing, and yeah, I'm tempted to just go get one for myself because it just feels so good in hand. Little sweetie, and now it's usable again for him. So that was a fun little restoration, even though I uglied up the blade up here because I slipped. As you can see, it's right up here at the tip. I just slipped off a couple times while I was trying to get the tip, and I'm just so pissed at myself for doing it. I don't know what was causing that to happen, but I would just kind of get carried away, and then it would slip off and catch the edge of the diamond stone over here. Definitely disappointed in myself on that one. You can just see it would have come out so nice if I hadn't done that. So that's a bummer, but at least the knife works again, and he honestly probably doesn't care that much. It's probably going to bother me a lot more than him, to be honest. But I'll admit my failure and point it out to him, and maybe go work on trying to find a way of getting rid of those little marks if I can. So I don't have like a full belt sharpener or anything like that to put a nice little grind on that and restore it, but overall, happy with the effort, and just a little disappointed in those cosmetic errors, but glad to have his knife back to functioning. So all for now. Please like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.